We are in Kuala Lumpur in total for about 36 hours. Our challenge is to see if we can not spend anything other than perhaps public transport fees, and take advantage of the beautiful hotel, the included breakfast, the included drinks and snacks, and the lounge when we get to the airport to head home to Sydney. So we've got 36 hours to see if we can spend $0 extra.
Hi, we're the Flying Finnies, a 50-something couple on their way to visit 60 countries before we turn 60. This video is a bit of a funny one for us as we're in the fantastic city of Kuala Lumpur before we head back to Australia for a special event, but more on that later. So stick with us as we sample an incredible 5-star luxury resort that you can also enjoy on a budget.
It's really nice. We have just landed in country number 4, Malaysia. We're taxiing to the runway and we look like absolute rubbish because we got on this flight at about 1 a.m. and it's now local time about 6 a.m. I got a little bit of sleep, Graham probably got none, but we are excited as you can be after very little sleep to be in country number 4. We are not here for very long though. It's not quite a transit stop. We are staying overnight. We've got probably about 36 hours here, so it does count as a country even though we're not here for very long.
We're staying in the Banyan Tree Pavilion Hotel on the Club Lounge in the middle of Kuala Lumpur.
All it really needs is a bed because we're so tired.
And it needs an infinity pool.
Oh, it does have a pool. I forgot about that. There you go. Let's hope we can check in early. So we used points on this leg of the journey. You're going to go business class and we got seat 1D and 1F. It wasn't a great, it's a bigger seat, so it was comfortable from that respect, but it barely reclined. We just reclined like what I would consider a normal economy seat. I think you had a meal at about 1:30 in the morning. I was asleep, and no breakfast, no coffee, so let's hope everything goes smoothly at immigration, or Tracy might put I might put my cranky pants on accidentally. So, okay, let's stay positive, people.
The airport here at Kuala Lumpur, it's super modern. There's this really big area over here, a green space, and we're now at the Aero Rail, which will take us through to immigration. Getting from the airport was super easy, and the total cost of public transport was about 14 Australian dollars for both of us. The stations are well placed and we had no problems getting directions.
We stopped for a coffee, so I feel a bit more with it. We're on the monorail now.
What do you think?
Heading to the hotel. It's great service. It's clean. It's about $1 a ride. It's air conditioned. It's going to get us within about 400 metres of the hotel.
So welcome to the Pavilion Hotel. It's a Banyan Tree resort and it's part of the Accor group. For those of you who have seen our previous vlogs, particularly of Singapore, you'd know that we were using travel hacking to try to increase our status within the Accor group. And part of staying here was trading in some of the points that we've accrued through Accor to be able to splurge on the final night of our 9-week epic journey through now 4 different countries. We're standing at the moment in the club lounge, which is part of the room. We've booked a beautiful breakfast because we've arrived here a little bit earlier than expected. Our room will be available fairly shortly, but as Gold members, we not only get things like free Wi-Fi, late checkout or an early check-in, we also get laundry done for us, a whole range of little bits and pieces. But the great thing about being on the club level is that we get to enjoy some free drinks tonight and breakfast tomorrow morning here in this beautiful lounge.
Room tour time. We got a club level room. I think it cost about $200 a night. Is that right? That includes access to the club where we can get free breakfast, we can get free drinks this afternoon and snacks. So our challenge for the next 36 hours or so is to see how much value we can get out of the $200 that we spent on this lovely room. So the aim for our budget is $100 a day. So if we can get by without spending too much more, we almost come in under budget while still staying in a lovely fancy hotel. It's really nice. Lovely big bed as you would expect. Beautiful crisp linens. Got a little work area and a nice little chaise lounge. Plenty of complimentary water, a kettle and a coffee machine. We can also go to the lounge, which is just down the hallway, for tea and coffee at any time. Drawer number 3. Oh, important. Wine glasses and champagne glasses. There's, however, nothing in the mini fridge to put in those lovely glasses. Remember the days when hotels always had a mini fridge that you spent too much money on what was inside it? Right, we get free cocktails in the lounge later tonight, so we don't need anything in the mini fridge. There's lots of storage space in this hotel, more than I've probably ever seen. Looks like the world's biggest umbrella. That'll keep us dry. And then we come into the bathroom area. Beautiful cream marble wall tiles. It's like a chocolate coloured marble on the vanity. Massive double vanity. This is really cute. This is where all the little amenity kits are. You get a little drawer of things. There's your toothbrush, cotton buds, shower cap, toilet's behind the privacy door here. So lovely big shower with both a rain head shower and the handheld shower. So we're still inside the shower area here and there is a view. So you can see down into the courtyard restaurant below. What we don't know is whether they can see up here. So before we shower, we might do a double check from the courtyard to see what you can see into the rooms. It's 11:30 in the morning. We arrived at the hotel at about 10:30. We've already had a free breakfast and free coffee. I've also just noticed that in addition to the free drinks in the club lounge later today, we've got vouchers for free drinks in the bar or restaurant downstairs as well. So we love a free drink. And we are about to go up and have a look at the pool area and show you that. Like my shoes.
Time to go upstairs. It's swimming with them.
Quick check-in. It's now 4 p.m. in the afternoon and we have still spent $0 today. We spent about 3 hours up at the pool enjoying the pool area. Graham had a little snooze. Actually, I had a little snooze up there as well. We had swim and I read my book, so that was nice. We got to rest. And then we went into the lounge for afternoon 10. I'm sorry I didn't film it, so we've still spent nothing there. And now we're going shopping. So there's a bit of a risk that some money might be spent, but the hotel we're in is actually attached to a shopping mall, so we really don't even have to leave the building to go shopping, but let's hope we get through the next couple of hours without spending anything. We'll check back in when it's cocktail hour in the lounge. Oh, that's a generous plate.
Just putting together a gourmet plate for my girl.
It's cocktail hour. So it's 5:45. We had a wander around the shopping centre, which is lovely, and we will be going back there tomorrow. We were very tempted to buy quite a few things, but we didn't buy anything yet. And now we've come back for a beautiful glass of wine and some cocktail food, and there's like proper dinner food over there as well. So just so you know, this is a share plate for Graham and I. It's not all for me. And we have a tiny little ratatouille tart. This is like a smoked duck breast with berries, some kind of salami, and this looks like a smoked fish of some sort. Didn't actually say what it was. There's lots of pepper on the outside, so it all looks delicious. So I think we're on track to meet this challenge. Cheers.
Not sure whether it's canapes or dinner. So this is a tikka fish with some nice vegetables sitting on some Singaporean noodles, and then a teriyaki chicken. Yum yum.
So 2 hours later, we're finished at the cocktail hour. We've had 3 glasses of wine each. Dinner, snacks, dessert, coffee. It's 7:30 and I'm sad to say we're this old. We're going to sleep soon because we've got very little sleep last night. We've just come back to the room, and just in case we're hungry, they've put a big fruit platter in our room. Look at this. Nice. Day 2, Kuala Lumpur. We still haven't spent any money. We're down at breakfast. It's a massive spread. I'm starting the kiwi fruit juice, which is actually delicious. I've never had it before. Bircher muesli and a shared fruit plate. We're starting healthy, and some tea. Of course, this is called tea tarik or tea tarik. It's a bit like chai. It's delicious as well.
So we are spoiled for choice here. I've opted for a bit of both Chinese and Malay influence, some dumplings, a little bit of Singaporean noodle, and then this beautiful coconut rice with a couple of curries over the top of it, both chicken. I'm really looking forward to the spice sauce here, and a bit of lamb. Needless to say, the amount of choice at breakfast was phenomenal, and all that was left was to hang out in the pool, enjoy a late checkout, and head back to the airport. Mission accomplished.
So it's 1:10 on day 2, and apart from going shopping and buying a bag, which doesn't count, we still haven't spent any money. So we've just spent another hour and a half at the pool area. It is now time to go and shower, pack up, ready to go back to Sydney. And we've just got to fill in another few hours here somehow without spending too much money. We might have to go to the lounge again.
So the plan is to try and use up a little bit more credit in the lounge. Might have a nice cup of coffee and some biscuits and pastries. And then, it'll be very sad to leave this place because it is a beautiful hotel.
It is our final free drink at this hotel in Kuala Lumpur. We have managed to get through this 16-hour stay without spending a cent here. So for $200, we've basically had 2 days of free entertainment and food and drinks. So we are happy campers because we've officially stayed within our budget for the first time in a long time. So, yes, cheers.
Well, that's all, folks. If there's been a bit of a delay in getting this final video out, please forgive us as we have been busily enjoying our eldest daughter's wedding. But we're now back out travelling, so join us in our next videos as we showcase what for us has been a surprisingly beautiful part of the world, Bali, Indonesia.